Hello, hello. How are you? You're crooked. Um, that should be good. I got my new stick, and yeah, well, kitty, 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 kitty. Mommy got you presents. Ooh, here's one. Num num num. Num nums. Come on. Here's the boy. Here's the boy. See what he thinks of these. Now, they don't want to see your butt. They want to see your beautiful face. I know I maul him too much. Take a whiff of that. What do you think of that, huh? Oh, it's got plastic on it. Oh, mommy's so mean. Don't mind me. I've been up since 2:45 this morning. Oh, you wanted to take it right out of the box? My lovely neighbor. He decided to bring the party home with him last night. So I got woke up at 2:45 to blasting music. No, don't get down there. Come here. Here, I got you another present. Check this out, MeowWow. Get back up here. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. I give you more of these. Num nums. Come on. Check this out. I got him a house. It's a Halloween house. But, let's turn it around. There it is. There's the door. Come on. Come on. Wow, those eyes are big. He is in a feisty mood. And there he goes. I'm going to turn you so you can see him. Except for, I'm going to hold his tail, so. Do, 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 do. I got my stick. I'm just learning how to use it, so don't mind all the mess. It is kind of stiff. But there he is. He's having fun. Yeah. I put catnip in there. And he seems to like it, which is cool. So, yep. There's your MeowWow for the day. He's such a beautiful boy. Okay. Enough of that. Yeah, I'm just fighting a massive headache. So it's kind of got me goofy. Lack of sleep, all that good stuff. I should have this on selfie until I figure out the best place to keep it and stuff, but that should be fine. So yeah, I got the selfie stick that doubles as a tripod. They're a lot cheaper than I was expecting. So I still use the ring light. I just don't use the phone holder on this is a lot nicer than the other one. The other one's like spring, and this one is a twisty. So, are you having fun in there? So yeah, I love my neighbors. I really do. Actually, it's just the one. This is unofficially a 50 plus park because everybody is over 50 except for the one neighbor. He's a kid, like his 20s or something. Oh, these don't want to come out. There we go. Getting some candy. Go with this catnip. Because you know how it goes. You have that green stuff and you get the munchies. So I just, I'm having trouble sleeping anyways. So, been an interesting week. Did I do? Oh, I went out on Friday. I went out for lunch. It was very nice. Me and my companion went. We just went to Burger King and I had a fish sandwich, and I got an extra fish sandwich with some onion rings to take home for like dinner because I like their fish sandwiches. Not quite as good as Skipper's, but you can't get better than Skipper's. I'm sorry. Some people say Ivar's. I'm a Skipper's or Spud's, but Spud is only in Seattle. Oh, I miss their chowder. Spud makes the best chowder. I wonder if they're still around. It's been many, many years. Um, so I thought I was gonna work on talking to you about my what I've been through during my lifetime. I can only do parts of it because, like, I think we moved to West Seattle. I think I was 8, and come here, baby. I want love. So that's my earliest memories. I don't remember anything before that. Um, I'm assuming it's because it was shortly before that Dad got sick. And that was, dramatizing to all of us. You know, I don't think one of us came out of that unscathed. Um, I think Mom got it the worst. Good kids, we're kids. Kids, they can bounce back, but to have your spouse go through something like that. I came close when Ricky had his stroke, but it is still not comparable to what Mom had to go through. I can't fathom it. It must have been horrible for her. And that's probably why she was the way she was. So, like, my earliest memory is asking Mom, who we had just moved, and our house sat on an alley. The street and then an alley. And I didn't know what an alley was. I think we had cul-de-sacs up in Richmond Highlands where we lived before and didn't have alleys. So I asked her if I could explore it, and she said sure. So I went up the alley. I went all the way to the next street. And I looked across the street, and it kept going. And that might have been when I had my first panic attack that I remember, because it scared the holy crap out of me. I don't. It went on forever. I think I didn't realize how big the world could be or something, because it did. I ran home in tears, and my mom thought it was the funniest thing she'd ever heard. Thanks. I'm crying, telling her it goes on forever, Mom. It's just forever. And she just started laughing and told me not to be silly. Although she gave me a hug and whatever, did the comforting things that parents do. At least the best that she could. Mom was not touchy-feely in the slightest. I would come home from school. If she'd be in the kitchen. I remember she'd be at the stove, and I'd come into the kitchen, and I'd go give her a hug and say, I love you. And she would just kind of go, yeah, love you too. She didn't like being touched, I don't think. It was very odd. Dad was the opposite. Dad was. And I was Daddy's girl. And I remember I was probably preteen before or what, not preteen. I was like maybe 13, 14 years old when I finally stopped sitting in his lap. And no, and nothing like that. My father was, the way I understand it, before he got sick, we had to dress for dinner every night. This is what I've been told. The boys were not allowed to wear t-shirts to the table. Us girls, well, we wore dresses all day long anyways. Girls didn't wear pants back then. MeowWow. Excuse me a minute. Stop that. That's a curtain, not a scratching post. He's getting a new scratching post next week. I ordered a 32-incher, I think. And that's all it is. It's just a post. So I'm hoping he'll get him away from my furniture finally. It's hoping this house would too. But yeah, Daddy, he was a hugger. And he liked to tell stories and you know, give you lots of attention. Even after he got sick. He used to sing songs and silly songs like Ford Machine and McGregor's Goat. You'd have to look them up online if you can. They're old, let me tell you. But that was my first memory. And I don't know why it stuck with me, but it has always stuck with me. This overwhelming fear that came over me when I discovered that the alley had no end. I figured it was like a cul-de-sac, right? That it had an end and that there would be houses. But no, it kept going. You'd cross the street and it continued on, just like any alley would. Then, so, yeah. I didn't cross the street. Like I said, once I stopped and saw that it continued on. Like I said, I froze. And this overwhelming fear just came over me. I think that was the moment I realized the world was a lot bigger than I thought. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Because I am really, really tired. At 8 o'clock in the morning, I got to take a nap. Like I said, I've been up since 2:45. Nasty neighbor. He didn't stop until 6. I just would love to get me a nice little 2-bedroom place in the middle of nowhere. As long as I got my Wi-Fi and delivery, I'm good. That's all I need. Well, you guys take care, and we'll see you next week. You have a good one now. Bye-bye.